Bonjour, quand nous voyons un père ici.
This past fall, I started volunteering with the Ozark Water Projects, and when I was invited on their trip to Haiti, I started my own sister campaign to raise some money to take some hula hoops down there. So this past March, I packed up my bags and I went to Haiti. The first part of our week was all devoted to hand pump repair. And the first day I was there, we went to a village outside of Port-au-Prince, and that was also the first place I introduced my hula hoops. The kids there were definitely curious and took an immediate interest to the hula hoops. And I thought it was really sweet. The ones that had been hula hooping for a while, when there would be a new kid show up and they might seem kind of shy around me, they would encourage each other to try the hula hoops. In that same village, there was even an older gentleman there who seemed to take an interest in hula hoops, and he even organized a game for the boys that was kind of like musical chairs but with hula hoops, so that was really fun to watch. Our second main project was to dig a new well in a village called Tube. It was about an hour outside of Port-au-Prince. So once again, I brought my hula hoops, and here everybody seemed a little more shy at first. I'm really sure they didn't know what to think about this crazy white lady hula hooping in the middle of their village. But I showed them some tricks, I did some performances, I taught them how to do it, and they slowly got acclimated to me and to hula hooping throughout the day. So after watching me do some of my tricks, somebody wanted to know if I could dance with the hula hoop. And there just happened to be this guy go by who had a wheelbarrow. He was selling something out of a cooler, and he had this radio on the front of his wheelbarrow with some music just blaring. So they got him stopped, and I did a little bit of dancing to the wheelbarrow music, and I think that won them over. So after my dancing, I decided to sit down and take a rest for a while. We'd been at the site for about 5 hours, and I was pretty badly burned. And when I sat down, the girls, they really took an interest in my hair, so they started fixing my hair, and that was pretty cool. Plus, I welcomed the opportunity to just sit there for a while. By the end of that day, we had hit water, but there was still some work that needed to be done on the well, so we had to come back the next day. And when we got there the next day, there was already a crowd of people around the well, but I didn't see any hula hoops. And then when I got out of the car and I started walking up to the well, then all of a sudden I was surrounded by all of these kids, and the hula hoops started showing back up. It was like they recognized me, and it was like, she's back, go get your hula hoops. So that was really cool. That was definitely my favorite moment of the whole trip. One of the last things I did was I went to a school that was not far from where we were staying in Croix-du-Bouquet, and I dropped off some hoops there. I thought that would be a really good spot because that would be a place where the kids would go every day, so they could have the hoops there to play with every day. Peterson, who was one of the guys on our digging crew, didn't know how to hula hoop at the beginning of the trip. I taught him how to hula hoop, and then he really seemed to enjoy it, and he really seemed to latch on to helping me teach the kids how to hula hoop, which I really appreciated, because when my pantomiming and sound effects kind of ran out, then he could step up and he could actually speak the language and do a little bit better job.
Non, mais ça qui passe, et le livre people passe pour tel. Sauf que, bon ben moi, qu'il fait, ah, so, okay.
It was certainly a memorable trip, and I really hope to go back one day.